What's up, everybody? How's it going tonight, YouTube? Hope everybody's been safe and healthy and staying away from that COVID stuff. That would be great news for everybody. And last night we had a pretty good session, about 8 or 9 people. Maybe with any luck, we'll have the same tonight. That would be great. I gotta remember to point that way when I'm talking. My mic is directional. I tried to move it out of the way for you guys so that, you know, it wouldn't be annoying. I can get a little closer to it if I have to, but y'all let me know how it sounds. Of course, the closer it is, the better it really sounds, which is I know is true, but I'd rather have it be a little further away from me and not annoying everybody in front of my face all the time. I mean, sometimes I put it down there, but we're trying not to. Especially when I got a nice background here. I like to keep the mic out of the picture. So it is 10:31, and let's see, no one's here yet. I expect Ken to be rolling in. There's Ken. How you doing, buddy? Can you hear me okay tonight? I moved the mic away from me a little bit more over here, so I want to make sure everybody can hear me okay. I don't like it. I don't like it in front of my face. It's kind of annoying for me and you guys. So I tried to move it. Let me know if you can't hear it very well. I have to move it back. Kind of low? Okay. Alrighty, well, we'll fix it. Let's see. Okay. We'll move it back over here. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, is that better? That should be pretty good right there. I mean, that's where I usually have it. So probably is a lot better, a lot bassier there. More of a broadcast mic. Yeah, that should be really good there. I can actually manually turn it up. I think I actually, it's probably got a little bit of echo in it right now because I didn't cancel the echo out of it. What's up, Tracy? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, take the echo out. We'll make it bassy so that even Tracy can understand me. Watch my lips, Tracy. Nancy's supposed to be coming on tonight too, but I just heard her drive out of the driveway, so I got a feeling she went to pick up one of her kids. But she'll probably be on here in a little while. I wanted her to come on especially because I wanted to see if if it showed her membership in green, like it does you, Tracy. You should have a few different Emmy cons and stuff like that. Much better than last night. Good. Glad to hear it. I'm surprised because the upload speed's kind of crappy. I'll check it again. It might have actually improved since I checked it the last time. Don't hit that thumbs up, guys. You know, the help I can get, that's for sure. The thumbs up, I figured out what it was. They told me finally. When you guys do a thumbs up, it kind of sends a message to YouTube to advertise the channel a little bit more. I'm not went out for a second. But the download is incredibly fast. It's 18.77 megabits per second. Upload is 0.30, which really is crap. It only shows one person here, even though there's two. So YouTube is screwy. Yeah, I know you can't. It happens, Ken. That's what happens when my internet is slows down real quick or whatever. It'll speed back up. Just be patient. That's what happens. It blacks out for a second here and there. Hasn't done that in a while, but it does do it. Especially when the upload is low. My upload is low right now. Hopefully it'll pick up. I also sent Brad a message tonight, Millionaire Book Scratcher, and invited him to come on. He didn't reply, but that doesn't mean he won't come on. I didn't wait around for an answer. I came back out here. But I did send a little bug into his ear and told him to drop in if he gets a chance. What have you been up to tonight, Tracy? Yeah, the upload went down to 0.25, quarter of a megabit per second. Well, hopefully it won't be doing it much longer tonight. Hopefully it should be getting better. It normally does. When I had DSL, I didn't have this damn problem. I really didn't. I had way better upload speed. I didn't know they stacked it that high. Oh, it's finally showing 3. You know I'm right. Is Jennifer coming on tonight? I assume you've talked to her tonight at some point. Of course, you gotta watch Jennifer. Sometimes she's sneaky. She'll come in and just listen for a while, for quite a while, and then she'll say something. She's sneaky. You never know when she's here. You just don't. Because YouTube's numbers is never right. So a lot of times the numbers looked right and she was still here. You talked to her this afternoon? I'm sorry. Well, she was at my house this afternoon, I think. Or this morning, I can't remember which. Yeah, her son Dylan should have been coming on too, but he keeps forgetting, I guess. I don't know if Trinity will be on tonight or not. Maybe. We had a pretty good night last night for a change. 8 people definitely was an improvement. Recon's probably running late. Probably, well, it's Sunday, so he could be at Taco Bell or Wendy's or Pizza Hut. Who knows? Yeah, that was a long time ago when she was mowing the grass, and she wasn't mowing that much. I mean, shoot, there's only 2 little lots here, half an acre, and a quarter of an acre has got buildings on it, so don't take that long. Of course, she mows about the speed of a turtle with arthritis, so that might explain it. Yes, Ken, before you ask, I got a big cup of coffee tonight, buddy. I got the giant cup. And I went in and warmed it up before I came out. I hate cold coffee. It's horrible. Yeah, I heard you might be moseying up this way, Ken. Tracy. I'll alert the police. Really? Are you kidding me, Ken? What is that? Oh my God, it's green. I got a green screen going too, so you can't see the green. ASD, how you doing, buddy? Now, last night we had a good night for a change, ASD. We had like 8 or 9 people on last night. You missed it. I did text Brad tonight, ASD, so he may pop in. So watch for him. He may jump in. We'll see. I didn't wait for an answer because I texted him on the phone in the RV, and I told him I was getting ready for my live, so I was headed out here. So he might have said he was busy or may not. I don't know. Yeah, I remember you said something about you had some family things to do and whatnot. That's okay. ASC, don't pay attention to Tracy. He actually has access to a phone at the Psycho Award. I don't know why they gave him one, but they did. I know. I told on you. I told on you. But hey, I think you already know Tracy because he goes back with me a long, long time ago. But he became a member. That's why his name is green. When you become a member, your name gets changed a different color. I think there's other colors too, like blue and maybe red. I'm not sure what the other colors are. I got one thing you ain't got, Tracy. Hair. Blue is a non-member. No, blue is a mod. But I'm not sure what color the other two are. Because there's the first is the bronze and the emerald, and then there's the diamond. I'm not sure what colors they are. If you type a comment on one of my videos, in fact, do a comment on one of my videos when you get a minute, Tracy. I like to see if it changes the color on YouTube when you make a comment too on one of the videos. Yeah, one may be yellow, but that's why I want you to make a comment to see if it stays green or if it does something else. We're kind of testing that out. We don't know. I don't know everything that it does do. I mean, they give me a list of stuff, but they don't really explain some of the details. Level 5, I was thinking 4.5. That'd be way too high, even because he was in the minus numbers before, so he's got to get up even first. They have levels. Well, I don't know. The VA has one, and it's only one floor, so I don't know about levels they have. The VA is simple. You're either a nut or you're not. You're either nuts or you're not. That's the way the VA is, because a good friend of mine worked there for like 33 years, and he worked in that particular level for, or that floor for quite a few years. I think he was in that level for in that floor for 10 years. Of course, the VA may be different than regular hospitals. Well, at the VA, they can actually use the phone anytime they want. Don't matter who it is, they can. And on top of that, which I didn't know until my friend told me, they can check themselves in. If they check themselves in, they can check themselves out anytime they want. So some of these guys have these problems mentally. They're better off to check themselves in because they don't have to get a release from a doctor. They can leave whenever they want. Just the way the rules are in the VA. Well, the VA is it's different because it deals with a lot of military, not military, a lot of military issues with in their psychological profile. A lot of that is from the military combat related and stuff like that. I'm not sure if it's nationwide, but I guess some of it with the federal government is, but with COVID, is it nationwide that if you don't get a vaccine, it can be like a $5,000 fine if you work for the government and you don't get the vaccine? Anybody hear about that? Or is it just statewide? Yeah, I'm not sure how they can really enforce that. I mean, I just can't understand how they can force somebody to get the shot. It just doesn't, it just seems like it's a violation of human rights because you're literally taking a chance with your life because that shot has caused deaths. That's, you are taking a chance. Some people haven't survived it. They can in the VA, Tracy, if they check themselves in. That's the only way. If they check themselves in, they can check themselves out. I thought that was really strange too, but a friend of mine, like I said, he worked there for in that ward for 10 years, and he told me if they check themselves in, they can check themselves out. Because a lot of them will actually play the VA because if they go into the mental ward, they actually get like a disability while they're there, a pretty good amount, like $3,500 a month. And some of them are homeless guys that are actually veterans. That's how they get some of their money. They go to the VA and check themselves in for a month or two and cash out. Of course, that may have changed because that's he told me that about 10 years ago or so. But it was that way for a long, long time. I know that. Maybe that's what I need to do. Check myself into the VA mental ward so I can get some money to pay some bills. I'll just tell them I'm nuts. Let them mail the check to my wife. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Tracy. I can't even take the flu shot without getting very, very sick. Or the pneumonia shot. So I really am concerned about taking the COVID shot. Yeah, that's the only way. If they check themselves in, they can check themselves out. If they've been committed, no. They have to have a doctor has to release them. I mean, basically, when they if they check themselves in, they just go in and say, "I'm going to kill myself" or something, and that's all it takes. That's okay. I mean, that'll probably make my wife really happy if they keep me there, and she can get the check every month. I'm surprised our recon's not here yet. Although I see 5 is in here, but I only see like 4, so somebody's there. Maybe it's recon coming in or Brad. Hey, I don't care if they let me out. At my age, who cares? If they feed me, give me a place to sleep. They probably won't let me paint anything because of the chemicals in the paint, but I don't know. Who knows? They might. They'd probably let me draw pictures or something, but I doubt they would let me paint. I just make one. I'm pretty handy, you know. Just grab a hairpin from a nurse, pick the lock, be done with it. I'll volunteer to help the maintenance guy and go down where the tools are, get the bolt cutters, hide them. Drill and a few drill bits to drill out the lock, whatever. Well, I guess we know how you made your living, right, Ken? Ken was turning all the neighbors. He's going, "Hey, y'all gonna make me rich." Yeah, you, and you. You're all crazy. I'm turning you all in, and I'm gonna have extra lunch money. Well, they might let me paint with acrylic maybe or a watercolor. I doubt they would let me paint with oils because that would get you high. You know, you gotta have mineral spirits and whatever paint thinner. That's a little bit dangerous. Acrylic, you can use water. You know, might let me use pastels though. That's a possibility. I've used pastels in the past. Didn't really care for them, but I've used them. Won't hurt me any more than I am, huh? You never know. I've had some of the food there. It might hurt me a little bit more. I'd need some of that money they give you every month just so I can go down to the canteen and get what I want to eat, you know? I'm not sure if I think they actually will let you go to the canteen or whatever, but you have to have a staff member go with you, I think. They do allow you a little bit of freedom, depending on the severity. If they strap you down lately, you probably ain't going anywhere. Well, I don't know if they would, because oil takes mineral spirits to paint with, and it might they may not let you paint with oil because it would probably affect other people on that floor. The smell of it, even odorless, even odorless thinner, still has an odor to it, and it's a fire hazard. So there's a good chance the fire marshal wouldn't let you uh, allow it. I don't need food. Well, that's a pretty rotten thing to say. Obviously, you haven't gone without any food. I've seen your picture. You probably could stand to skip a few days, maybe a week or two. I've actually lost weight though. Since we moved over here, I've lost weight. We've had 5 people in here several different times. It goes to 4, then it goes to 5, then 4, then 5, 4, then 5. I don't know if somebody's coming in and out or what. Hey, they can feed me pretty easily. Hey, you can give me a bowl of cereal, I'm happy. Whatever. I don't care anymore. I used to be like pretty fussy. I'm lagging about as bad as I was last night. Good. Glad you like it. But all right, it'll catch up to you eventually. I'll check my speed here. What's the most you ever weighed, Tracy? About 300? Well, you can live without food for a while, but you got to have water. You have to have water. You can go without food a lot longer than you can go without water. And my upload still sucks. It's 0.26. That's why we're lagging again. No. I said, what's the most you've ever weighed? What's the most you've ever weighed, Tracy? I don't want you to cry when I tell you how much I weigh now. Oh, I think I hear Nancy pulling back in. Did you do a live today, ASD? I'm going to pull my wife offline here and see if that helps. Yeah, Tracy, you gotta make sure you look at the date when you join. I just got your message. I turned the internet off on my phone, so that was using part of my internet. So, wow. Yeah, you were right up there quite a bit. There's Nancy. And she's in green too. How about that? Good. I don't see her up top. I guess she would have been. I guess when it had member up top was because you had just joined. That's why it did it. Okay, ASD. I was just curious. I didn't know if you had filled in a day or something. Well, you weighed 296, huh? That was your most you weighed. I think I weighed the most I weighed was like 245. There's Jennifer. So y'all got lucky. You got Jennifer and Nancy today. We still haven't got Recon. I guess he's skipping us tonight. That traitor. Hope you're watching Recon, you traitor. Nancy remembers you. I mean, how do you forget a walrus at the zoo? You know, hey. I am the walrus, cuckoo, cuckoo. Yeah, she told me a while ago she remembered you, Tracy. I said, remember the wacky guy that was on GCG? She's, oh, yeah, I know who he is now. See, I told you. Am I lagging as bad now, Tracy? Now that I turned the phone off and turned the Wi-Fi off the phone? I still am. Well, you're answering me pretty damn quick for me lagging. I mean, good gosh. I mean, you're answering me almost right away. So I can't be lagging that bad. She didn't say that, Tracy. She really didn't say that. She just said, "Oh, the pain in the ass fat guy." And I said, "Yeah, that's the one." Download 16.34 megabits per second. Upload 0.56. We went up a little bit. Well, it's supposed to, it should be getting better now than it was. Not a lot, but a little bit. Could measure it with a blade of grass sideways. Well, it doesn't look like Brad's going to show up unless he shows up really late. I know he shows that is that show he watches at night until 11 o'clock our time, my time. Yeah, you said something about that ASC. I hope you do. It'd be great for your live too. I wish I could do that. I'd move to Newbury in a heartbeat if I could, just to get cable. Yeah, it's 11 o'clock our time now. I think Brad's an hour behind us. So I think the show actually got over at 10 his time, 11 our time, whatever it was that he watched. I've never lied to you in my life, you liar. Oh yeah, you're an hour behind us too, Ken. Yeah, you're on the same time zone as Brad is. Well, he's in Missouri, so yeah. I have not. When have I lied to you? Gosh. Now that's a lie right there. You lied yourself. Don't start. I know both of your past girlfriends, wife, the wife too. I know them both. They've given me plenty of dirt to bury you with. I can tell you that right now. Go dig your hole. Just a matter of rolling you into it and covering you up. They'd probably help me. I have not. It's all in your imagination. You need to meet that psycho ward. You're dreaming of things and you're making up things in your little mind, and that's what's happening. Getting confused. Oh, yes, I do. I used to talk to Bunny, and you know it. Talk to the other one, too. Back in the Quake days, remember? You forgot already? Oh my God. I was trying to think of anything good they might have said about you, but I just seem to have lost it all. Well, you better remember that works for you too. They have doctors for you too. They'd pick your brain if they could find it. I know Bunny was your wife. I said wife, then girlfriend. Actually, I said girlfriend, then wife, but I knew both. Yes, I know Bunny. I talked to her many times with you in the background, or you, and then she was in the background. Remember? Or did that kind of fizzle out of your brain already, too? I used to pick on you then, and they used to laugh at it. Of course, they usually agreed, but still, they laughed. She is not. You're probably the one that needs the rubber room. Okay, ASD. She was probably the sanest one there was between the both of you. Gee, that's why you moved to Florida. You was afraid she'd kick your butt. She probably did. That little flying little bug, get out of here. Tracy must have sent you. I liked Bunny. I never, of course, I mean, I didn't know her like you did, but I liked Bunny. She was okay. I know that's why you left. You knew she'd kick your butt for you. Put the fear of God in you. Uh, We got somebody else here. I know we do. Who's the lurcher? Brad, are you in here? Or Minnie? sneaky mini. I guess Recon's not going to make it tonight. That trader dog. She seemed pleasant enough to me. Like I said, I didn't know her like you did, but she was always nice to me. Of course, after she wasn't talking to me and I couldn't hear her, she may have had a few choice words for me too. I don't know. You fear bunnies, huh? 300-pound man scared of rabbits. I love it. We'll put Tracy on Tic Tac with a little bunny rabbit chasing after him. Oh, he screams like a little girl. Yep, it'd be screaming like a little girl. There he goes. They're cheering on the bunnies. Then Jennifer will have to take care of her because I live in Jenny's backyard. So you're just putting her on Jennifer, not me. Good luck with that. Then you'll have bunnies after you and a Jennifer. That won't be fun. Because Jennifer's the type, she's liable to gang up with her on you. And Nancy probably would too, because it's her sister. You're in deep doo doo. Or you could be. Better back off, Jack. They'll be coming for you. That's a you and Bunny have a child or two together, and so I'm sure she's got your address. And I don't think a bunny cage will work when they show up. No, not bother Jennifer. Jennifer will help her go after you. You're missing the point. You're just gonna get yourself in a big bunch of trouble. No kids with Bunny? I couldn't remember if you did or not. Well, thanks a lot, Jennifer. You just ruined all my fun. Thank you very much. Hey, thank you very much. Oh, so he finally shows up the last 10 minutes. Can you believe that? Nancy's here too, somewhere, Recon, where she was. I did actually text Brad to come, but he hasn't showed up yet. Probably won't. If he hadn't showed up by now, he probably ain't coming. Jennifer don't love you. She'll use you for a walking mat. Wipe her feet on you. Well, y'all just ruined my fun. Ugh. How much are you paying him, Tracy? That's what I want to know. How much are you paying him? Got a lot going on today, Harry Con. What broke down this time? Nobody's in love with anybody. Not that I know of. Well, now you can see, Recon, when you remember, see Tracy's name and Nancy's name, both are in green. And depending on what membership level, you get a different color for your name now. Wanted to check that out tonight. That's why Nancy jumped on. Family problems? Well, I know what that's like, believe me. Oh, yeah, they got them little icons beside their name, too. Those are the default ones. So I'm thinking about changing those icons. As soon as I can find some that are suitable. Probably should get something that's bronze for the bronze membership icon. Then the emerald one for the emerald. It's like what? What do you mean it's like that? Well, what can I get that's bronze for an icon, I wonder? A bronze statue? I think not. Yeah, it's definitely over my head, I'm sure. You can explain it later. No, I texted Brad and invited him to come on tonight, I told him to come on if he gets a chance. All right, take it easy, ASD. Have a good night. Stay healthy, stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Why do you gotta go? Yeah, I heard you leave earlier. I thought maybe you had to go get see your daughter or get Kate Michaela or something, or go see her or something. All right, Nancy, I'll see you later. Thanks for coming on and checking this out. Leave a comment on one of the videos, Nancy, so I can see what your name looks like, just for the heck of it. A bronze turtle. I doubt I'm gonna find a bronze turtle. Oh, she's there at the house? Okay. All right. Good night, Nancy. I'll see you tomorrow morning. I honestly didn't expect you to come, Recon. It was so late. I figured you weren't gonna make it anyway. I figured you got tied up doing something. Hey, there's Brad. He did show up. How about that? Bob Ross said I paint better than him. Oh, thanks for the sticker there, Brad. Appreciate that. I'm actually going to do a special of my own on that. I'm gathering information for that because most people don't know, but I actually went to one of Bob Ross's schools down in New Smyrna once, and I didn't have a very good experience there. So I'm gonna be mentioning that too. So I'm trying to gather all the information, make sure I get all the facts right. I don't want to present any of the wrong facts. Annette Kowalski might sue me. I don't know. Oh, really? A fireworks show? Yes, I did watch the documentary, Brad. Sure did. Sure did. I knew a lot of it. I'd already read some of that stuff before, quite a bit. I was wondering about Steve though, and my gosh, he looks really old, Steve. I didn't think he was that old, but I'm glad that he's at least teaching again. That's a good thing. Um, I guess Annette Kowalski's daughter finally granted him permission to use his name so he could paint his own classes and whatnot. I think Probably it was a good public relations move for her to do that. Yeah, I knew. I've watched his son paint many times when he was a lot younger. Yeah, because if you actually check on the internet, and I did before this video came out, I checked on the internet out of curiosity, and he actually had like $10 million. And I still ain't figured out where all that money went. So something's a big loophole there somewhere that's not being figured out. I don't know. Because it looked like his son Steve was living in a pretty rundown place. Sorry to hear that, Recon. It's tough when family gets mad for whatever reasons. Well, the worst part was they stole the guy's name. I really don't like that at all. That's just wrong. And they're still teaching at the school in New Smyrna. I know that for a fact. I checked that out online already. But you'll hear my review on that. If you actually watch the whole review, I'll have some of that in there because there's some things in there that's wrong, which is why I only went to one of their classes when I was down there. Um, let's just say I don't think they're being fair to what they're charging people for. I don't think they're being fair to them at all. But I'll bring that out a lot more when I do my own video. And a lot of his paintings, he has a lot of paintings right there in New Smyrna. I've seen a lot of them there in person that I recognized immediately from his shows. Of course, Bob Ross, he didn't get paid to be on TV at all. Are you going to Vegas on the 16th? Well, that's nice. All right, Jennifer, I'll see you tomorrow, honey. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate it. Oh, cool. Nice. Hope you all have a good time. Make it a profitable one. Oh, that's nice. Got hooked up really good, huh? Yeah, I don't know if you know that Scratcher channel, Jonas Gatto and his son there. They call him Third Hand. I guess they've been doing slots somewhere. I watched some of their videos. They've done pretty well. They've gotten a couple of hand pays, but they've been doing pretty well. Nothing huge, but like $1,700, something like that was the biggest one I saw. Yeah, you did pretty good the last time, didn't you? I think you did well. It seemed like when some of these ones I've seen online recently, which I don't watch a lot of them, but when they play the cheaper ones, they seem to lose more. They seem to win a little bit better and more, obviously, because it's more money that you're betting. They seem to make out a little bit better a lot. Some of those games are really difficult to figure out. I've watched them playing some of these games, and I'd be damned if I could figure out how they were paying out. Some of them just didn't even make sense. Of course, I went back there. I went to Vegas a couple of times, but in the '70s, they still had the manual slot machines. Then it was pretty easy to figure it out then. So you all staying for just 3 days, or 4 days and 3 nights, Brad? Even 3 days is a lot of playing. Of course, I'm sure you won't play all day anyway, but come home on the 19th. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, you're kind of getting unpacked to get to the motel, get settled in, and all that stuff. And by then it's time to go to dinner and whatever. That's how it was when I went. I didn't play the first night. I might have pulled a slot handle a few times, but back then they had them in the gas stations, for crying out loud. Probably still do. Oh, good. Is it all you have left to do is the basement, Brad, or you got more you got to do? I figured you'd be about getting done with it by now, getting the place all fixed up. I guess ASD gonna be a little bit sad he missed you, Brad. I think he was here waiting to say hi to you, but he left right before you came in. Sorry about the lag tonight, guys. My connection is like crap again tonight. It was okay earlier, but it just seemed to get worse. They need to get them new satellites up there so it'll improve it. That's going to take a while, just doing all that landscaping probably, and new patio and all that stuff. That'll be a while. Actually, my signal's gone up. It's doing a little bit better, but so it shouldn't be lagging so bad. Some of that stuff just never ends, Brad. You'll after that project, you'll probably find another one. I just finished power washing the RV. What a job that was! And it's so tall. My RV is like really, really tall, so I had to get up on a ladder on most of it. And I'm with my health, I don't belong on a ladder. No problem, Recon. You're cooking pretty late tonight, huh? Of course, I guess you just got home. That's probably why. Hey, Brad, did you use OBS when you did the Millionaire Book Scratcher channel? Or did you use just your phone then too? That's surprising me, Con. If I'm hungry, I can't sleep. That's for sure. But I know a lot of people that if they eat at night, they can't sleep. There's Dylan. Hey, Dylan, how you doing, buddy? My grandson has arrived. You did? Yeah, I've been having trouble with it. I'm not using OBS right now, but I was trying to set it up, and Minnie said it looked really good when I did a test on it. But I have two Logitech webcams, and it seems to confuse the both of them. I've been having problems with that. But I also have other cameras too. But it seems like the two Logitech seem to clash with each other. I may have to forget about using one of them. I didn't want to do that, but because I wanted to have at least three cameras to do my painting videos with, so I could switch the angles around. So I could put one on me, one on the painting, and one on the palette. Stuff like that. Because I got a Stream Deck, and it's a lot easier with OBS to push a button to switch the cameras. Cheddar jalapeno poppers. Hot stuff. I bet Brad remembers that hot chip he ate. I thought I saw something where AR Platinum was going to do that hot chip thing again with somebody, but I think he announced it, but he never did it again. After I saw Brad go through and AR Platinum, I decided this guy ain't never doing it. Of course, I don't like anything really hot, that hot anyway. Did you win that? Did you win that little bet, Brad? I know it was brutal. I saw you. I could see you sweating from it. Did you win it? 20 of them? Good God. Wow. After the one, I would probably never touch another one. And the milk didn't even really help, did it? I mean, I can't even imagine anything cooling it down. When I was younger, I didn't mind things to be a bit hot, but the hardest thing I ever had was when I went to Tijuana, Mexico, when I was in the Navy. I got some tacos from a vendor, and they were the real McCoy hot tacos. Them things lit my butt on fire. I couldn't find enough to drink from them things. You did win it? All right. Well, at least you won the challenge. Yeah, we got an air fryer too. My wife likes it too. It works well. Works great with French fries. I think that's all she's ever used it for is French fries, and maybe she may have cooked some frozen breaded shrimp in it or something. Okay, Dylan, I love you too. Take care. Thanks for jumping in here, even if it was for a little bit. Appreciate it. Have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow, probably. I'm not sure how long we've had ours just for a couple years, I think. I got a pretty good size one for my wife. That thing is huge. It's really big. It'll cook quite a bit because we got it because of the group home, and we had to feed all the clients, so we had to make sure it was a really good size one. Because we had to feed 8 people all together. Strangely enough, I think I already told you, Recon, but I did sell a few paintings the other day. One of my relatives came by and bought several paintings from me. 2 paintings and a print. That's what he bought. That fall one I did with using tin. Excuse me. Excuse me. The fall one I did with using tinfoil. I basically told him to pay me what he wanted. And it was only a 12 by 12. I think he gave me like $150 for that painting, which took like a half an hour to paint with acrylic. I couldn't believe it. I tried to talk him down to get him to give me less, but no, you want to give me more. Uh, well, if you want to part with your money that bad, go ahead. I printed on a really good high quality printer if I want to print one for a print. I do my own prints. If I want something bigger than a standard size print or smaller, then I go through my website, which they have a printing service there that they can print them a lot bigger if I want them printed. Or I can bring them locally to Gainesville, which is like 20 miles away, to a print shop, and they can print it whatever size I want, pretty much. A really big one if I really want one. I'll just bring them the painting on a disc. All right, thanks a lot for coming by, Brad. I appreciate it. Don't be a stranger, bud. And thank you for the sticker again. Appreciate that too. That's for sure. We do have memberships now, by the way. I'm not sure if you've heard about that yet or not, but YouTube allowed me to have memberships now that you can join, the small ones, nothing serious. Well, you can actually, there's more benefits to it, that's for sure, because people get free prints and whatever from it. All right, take care, Brad. Have a good trip in Vegas if I don't see you before then, or see you online here before then. Hope and glad the family's all doing well. Take care, stay healthy, and stay safe, buddy. And we'll see you the next time. In fact, it's been an hour and 20 something minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down anyway. So, Ken, Recon, thanks for coming, buddy. Both of you. And we'll catch you guys later too. Take care. Stay safe. Stay healthy. All that good stuff. Good night, guys. Have a good one.